In a big boost for the Modi government, India climbed 23 points in the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business ranking. India now stands at the 77th position among a total of 190 countries. The Ease of Doing Business assessment provides objective measures of business regulation and their enforcement across 190 economies. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley vowed to continue reforms that will help India break into top 50 nations. He said that India still had a long way to go. BJP Chief Amit Shah credited Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the improvement in India's position in Ease of Doing Business ranking. He also took a dig at the previous government led by Manmohan Singh, alleging that UPA's policy paralysis adversely affected the nation.
The entrepreneurial spirit of India, which drives the private sector. And when we talk about private sector participation and entrepreneurship to be allowed to flourish, one of the roadblock in that is ease of doing business. If you can improve ease of doing business, obviously that will allow entrepreneurship to reap its true potential, which will drive economic growth, and therefore India will be able to grow even faster. And this has been identified for too long, but never acted upon. And therefore, for a very long time, ease of doing business was not a good news. So it was never a please of doing business for people. And therefore, it is heartening to see that continuously, after Prime Minister Narendra Modi has become the Prime Minister of India, we have been seeing a constant improvement, and particularly last 2 years have been phenomenal.
And as the tussle between the RBI and the centre continues, now the RSS has jumped into the controversy. The RSS economic wing, Swadeshi Jagaran Manch, has asked the RBI top brass to either work in sync with the government or resign. The RSS said if the RBI officials cannot exercise restraint, then they have no right to continue and should instead quit. Backing the Modi government, the RSS said if the centre gives any suggestions to the Reserve Bank of India, it does so in the interest of nation's growth. Remember, the warning from RSS comes after the centre used its ultimate weapon, the never used before Section 7 of the RBI Act. The Act empowers the government to consult and give instructions to the governor to act on certain issues that if considered serious and in public interest.
इस प्रकार की बयानबाजी से, खुले तौर पर बोलने से देश की साख पर धक्का लगता है, देश की क्रेडिबिलिटी कम होती है। भारतीय रिजर्व बैंक के अधिकारी संयम बरतें, और यदि ऐसा संभव नहीं हो पाता है उनसे, तो फिर उनको अपने पद पर बने रहने का कोई अधिकार नहीं है, क्योंकि जो भी फैसले होने हैं, जो भी चर्चा होनी है, वो आरबीआई के बोर्ड में होनी है।
So amid the standoff between the RBI and the central government, the Section 7 of the RBI Act has come into spotlight. The Act empowers the government to issue directions to the top bank. The opposition has slammed centre's move, saying that they have invoked Section 7 to hide some facts about our economy.
It's the ultimate weapon in government arsenal to make a defiant Reserve Bank of India fall in line. The government has invoked a never-before-used provision of the RBI Act, aiming to rein in the central bank amidst a raging turf battle. The Brahmastra used is the Section 7, which empowers the government to issue advice to India's apex bank, to convince it to change course in public interest. The provision has so far never been used in over 70 years of RBI's existence.
If RBI acted unilaterally in introducing the non-performing asset circular, the government also acted unilaterally in introducing the Sashakt norms. As a result, both the sides have now come to a break point. The question is, who is going to blink first?
The government later in a statement hinted at hardening its stance against the RBI, admitting that it has been holding a series of consultations with the top bank. Despite allegations of encroaching into the RBI turf, the centre has repeatedly stressed on upholding its autonomy.
कि जो गवर्नमेंट के और सेंट्रल बैंक के कम्युनिकेशंस होते हैं, और जो लेयर्स ऑफ कंसल्टेशन होता है, किस स्तर पे हुआ, कैसे हुआ, किस नेचर का हुआ, इतिहास में तो उसको बाहर कभी नहीं बतलाया जाता। आपका अधिकार है, जब निर्णय होता है उसको जानकारी लेने का, वो आपको बता दिया जाएगा।
But the opposition has been unsparing, accusing the government of destroying yet another institution.
There is a crisis in our economy. The RBI might have one view of how we should tackle that crisis. The finance ministry may have another view.
It will send a wrong message to the international business community, and it will have a grave impact on the Indian economy as well.
पहली बार है कि कोई वित्त मंत्री कह रहा आरबीआई की आलोचना कर रहा। बताइए, नोटबंदी खुद ने करी बिना पूछे हुए। वित्त मंत्री को वित्त की समझ नहीं है, वो वित्त मंत्री बना बैठा है 4 साल से।
Broadly we've not had...
Urijit Patel's deputy Viral Acharya had warned government to keep off RBI fief after government's intervention. Will the raging feud cast a shadow on the economy? With Rajiv Dubey in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
The Delhi High Court is hearing a plea of CBI Special Director Rakesh Asthana seeking quashing of the FIR in the graft case today. In his plea, Rakesh Asthana has claimed that no FIR could have been registered against him without prior sanction from the government under Section 17A of the Prevention of Corruption Act. Asthana alleged in fact that he is being victimized and targeted over raising complaint against CBI Director Alok Verma. Meanwhile, CBI is likely to also filing its reply in Rakesh Asthana case. The premier probe body is set to respond to Asthana's charges in the court today. Delhi's Patiala House Court granted bail to CBI Deputy SP Devendra Kumar in alleged extortion and bribery case. Devendra, who was probing Moin Qureshi money laundering case, was released from the Tihar jail. He was arrested in connection with the bribery case against CBI's second most senior officer, Rakesh Asthana. Devendra was accused of fabricating the statement of complainant Satish Sana. The CBI, which had arrested him during Alok Verma's tenure as director, did not oppose his bail application. After his release, Devendra said he is innocent and will prove his innocence before the world.
सर कुछ कहना है? सर कुछ कहना है?
They say that you fabricated a statement, sir. Did you fabricate a statement, sir? So you fabricated a statement, sir? No.
सर कुछ कहना है?
Do you think it's all false?
हटो. एक सेकंड बैठो.
Enforcement Directorate has opposed the bail plea of former Union Minister P. Chidambaram in the Aircel Maxis case. The case is being heard today in Delhi's Patiala House Court, and sources have told India Today that the ED may seek custody of the ex-Union Minister for questioning. Earlier, the court had extended interim protection from arrest to Chidambaram. The Enforcement Directorate, in its response, claimed that P. Chidambaram has remained evasive and is not cooperating with the investigation. Remember, the ED has accused Chidambaram of flouting the norms of clearing foreign investment during his tenure as Union Finance Minister. And there is no respite for the Delhiites from pollution as the air quality continues to deteriorate in the Delhi NCR. Union Environment Minister Harshvardhan has called an emergency meeting with Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Delhi Environment Ministers. The meeting would be held today in the national capital. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court is also hearing a pollution control matter for Delhi NCR today. The national capital's neighbouring cities like Ghaziabad and Gurgaon are also choking with bad air quality, and authorities have issued health advisory in this regard.
आपको क्या होता है?
मुझे होता है कुछ भी नहीं, आइस में होता है।
आइस में होता है? और आपको क्या होता है बिट्टू?
मुझे आइस में चलना आती है, नसे आती है।
आप जब स्कूल आते हो तो आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम होती है? क्या होता है?
आंखें जलती है।
आंखें जलती है।
जो स्मॉग है वो बच्चों को बहुत इफेक्ट करता है। इनफैक्ट घर में भी मैं बच्चों को देखती हूँ, मेरा बेटा जो है, मेरी डॉटर भी है, सो अभी रनिंग नोज की प्रॉब्लम एंड ब्रीदिंग डिफ़िकल्टीज़ ये उनको बहुत ज़्यादा होने लग गई हैं।
बच्चे अगर आउटडोर एक्टिविटीज़ नहीं करेंगे तो उनका कैसे ग्रोथ होगा, कैसे उनका फ्यूचर, कैसे वो एक्टिविटी मतलब आगे ग्रोथ कर पाएंगे अगर वो बाहर नहीं जाएंगे। अब यहाँ पर तो ये है कि आप मॉर्निंग इवनिंग कुछ भी ले लीजिए, चाहे पूरे डे आप बाहर निकल ही नहीं सकते। बच्चों को हर टाइम पे नेज़ल प्रॉब्लम, ब्रोंकाइटिस, लंग इन्फेक्शंस, कफिंग, इतनी सब चीज़ें हो रही हैं।
सिर्फ आलोचना और निंदा करने से किसी समस्या का समाधान नहीं होगा। पराली जलाई जाती है पंजाब में, हरियाणा में, उत्तर प्रदेश में, उसके लिए हम लोगों ने बार बार निवेदन किया कि भाई इसका कोई समाधान, कोई रास्ता निकालिए। आज क्या हालत है, गुरुग्राम जिसको गुड़गांव कहते हैं, नोएडा, फरीदाबाद, गाजियाबाद, ये शहर दिल्ली से ज़्यादा बुरी हालत में है। तो क्या अकेले दिल्ली के लोग परेशान हो रहे हैं? अगल बगल की राज्य सरकारों को भी सोचना चाहिए कि इसमें एक सामूहिक प्रयास की जरूरत है और केंद्र सरकार को भी सहयोगात्मक रवैया अपनाना चाहिए।
दिल्ली सरकार सो रही है, उसको जगाया जाए। जो पोल्यूशन के पदाधिकारी हैं उनको जगाया जाए। अब जैसे अभी मैं सुन रहा था, कोई अधिकारी अचानक जगते हैं और बोलते हैं सारी गाड़ियां बंद कर दो। कम से कम इन तुगलकी फरमानों से परहेज करो। अचानक सोए रहते हो, कैसे अधिकारी हो भाई कि अचानक सोए हुए हैं और अचानक कहते हैं सारी गाड़ियां बंद कर दो। तो पोल्यूशन को दूर करने के लिए एक लॉन्ग टर्म और सीरियस प्लान बनाना पड़ेगा, न कि अचानक तुगलकी फरमान लेके इसका निदान होगा।
The Chief Minister is saying Punjab farmers are only responsible for the smoke.
Well, I disagree with that because if that sort of information is there with that should have the scientific background to pass on such a statement. I totally disagree with that. I have the reasons for saying that, why I disagree with that. Because if you look at that, for the last about almost 20-25 days, air quality index of Punjab in comparison to Haryana and Delhi is much lower. Then how come it is possible that particles can move from lower concentration to higher concentration? So it is not possible. This is the reason I disagree with the statement that Punjab farmers are responsible for that.
We are at the 21st floor of a building in Ghaziabad, which was the most polluted city in the country and in the world few days back. Now, in this direction, it's Delhi. And you can see barely 2 or 2.5 kilometers, this is dust, this is haze. The entire area is, the air is filled with the dust and industrial smoke. The visibility is considerably very low. As you can see, this is not a fog. Now, I'll request my camera person to pan the camera towards the outskirts. This is a visible difference between the NCR and the outskirts. In this direction, we go out from Delhi towards Meerut and other cities of western Uttar Pradesh, and you can see the visibility is about 4 to 5 kilometers or maybe more. This is a clear visible difference between the air quality of Delhi and NCR and the suburbs, the bordering areas of the national capital region. Now, this is a point where the air quality starts degrading. This is a clear example of how the air quality is getting better as we move out of Delhi and NCR cities, and how the air quality is getting degraded as we enter towards Delhi. This is what we are breathing. The air outside Delhi is better, it's clear, and there are less pollutants, but the kind of construction and other activities which are going on in and around this area is leading to this hazardous air. With camera person Dharmendra, this is Abhishek Anand for India Today, Ghaziabad.
Delhi's air quality dipped to severe for the first time this season as stubble burning, industrial and vehicular emission continue unabated. Still, there's a persistent layer of smog and haze right beside me towards Ghazipur, Anand Vihar and Ghaziabad. The air quality index of Delhi was measured at 401 on Tuesday, and government agencies have issued a host of advisories, including a recommendation asking people to keep their windows shut. The Central Pollution Control Board has predicted that the air quality is supposed to get worse in the coming days, and November 1st to 10th will be the days when air quality will be at its worst. With camera person Vipin Kumar, Prashasti Shandelia, India Today.
Big worry there on the kind of air that we are breathing in. Moving on now, Union Minister Bharti has warned against the delay in Ram Mandir at Ayodhya. Speaking exclusively to India Today, Bharti, who once played a key role in the Ram Janmabhoomi movement, said it would be better for nation's peace and unity if the temple is built sooner. Calling for an out-of-court settlement, Bharti urged all the parties, including the Congress, to come forward and settle the Ayodhya land dispute once and for all. The women minister warned against pushing Hindus towards intolerance by suggesting reconstruction of the Babri Masjid at Ayodhya. Bharti also said she endorses VHP's demand for a law on the temple.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऊपर कोई रिएक्शन मैं नहीं दे सकती हूँ, लेकिन ये मुझे मालूम है कि राम की जन्मभूमि पर जितने जल्दी मंदिर का निर्माण होगा उतने जल्दी देश में सद्भावना व शांति कायम होगी। जब सारे सबूत इस पक्ष में हैं कि जहाँ रामलला बैठे हैं वो राम जन्मभूमि है, तो वहाँ मंदिर बनाने के अलावा दूसरी बात क्यों कर रहे हैं? ऐसा करके हम हिंदुओं के जज्बातों को भड़का क्यों रहे हैं? उन्हें हम अपमानित क्यों कर रहे हैं?
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.